Hey everybody, this is Jerry, and welcome to my first look at the Faber-Castell Basic with black leather, medium nib. I picked this up from my local pen store here in Fresno, Allard's Art Supply. I was in there several weeks ago, and I happened to be looking at the carbon fiber edition, and I made an offhanded comment to the salesperson behind the counter that it was a good looking pen, I'd like to have one, and she took that to mean that I wanted to order one. And so I had kind of forgot about it in the back of my mind, and about a month later I get a call from her. It says, not to worry, your pen is on the way. Fast forward 2 more weeks and get another call telling me that the pen has arrived. So it's a pen on my would like to have pen list, so I went down to pick it up. And I looked at the carbon fiber, was really impressed with it, but this leather one happened to be sitting right next to it. And sitting side by side, I just like the leather one a lot better. I like the look of it a lot better. So I decided to pick it up. So anyway, let's open it up and take a look. Kind of a nice box. I like when things come in boxes like this, because I can, I don't know, I throw the box in my drawer. My drawer's full of boxes like this, and then I have a place to go for the the things like this, the little instruction booklet. I don't know that I ever read through these instruction booklets, but here they are. Yeah, it tells you how to pull the pen apart. Looks like it covers a lot of their different pens. There's emotion. Anyway, okay. Here she is. Here's the Faber-Castell Basic with that leather, and I really like the look of that. That's a nice looking, sharp looking pen. You know, the cap on these things are a little bit big, but they have kind of this really profound clip that protrudes way out here, but I like it. I like the look of it. I like the look of the black. I kind of wish the accents, the furniture on it would have been black, but that's okay. That's okay. The silver is nice as well. Here's that medium nib I was talking about. I thought about getting a fine. I've been playing with fine nibs recently. I have a platinum Pereira over here somewhere, and a Twisby Eco that is a fine, and while they're good, they're nice to write with, I have no problems with them. I prefer the nibs. I prefer the medium size, because I like kind of a wetter writing pen. I have a Gorilla style of printing, and it's just it's better suited for the medium nib. Anyway, kind of has this rubberized handle on it, which is it's pretty comfortable. We'll find out how comfortable it is for long writing sessions. It is a standard, looks like International Short cartridge is what they gave me with it. I'm not sure what color that is. It's looking blue. And I forgot what this is for. I watched a video on this, and fake boot on pens, I think. Anyway, somebody was mentioning what this is for. I forgot what it's for. I think what's kind of interesting is this might hold 2 cartridges, which would be nice for travel, although I'm not quite sure, because obviously that one cartridge fits in the back of the other, and I don't hear them shaking in there, so maybe not. But anyway, I'm not going to be using the cartridge. I purchased a converter, which I much prefer anyway. Allows me to use any color ink I want. And in this case, I thought about this long and hard, And I have a lot of samples from Van Ness pens. I picked up a lot of these KWZ inks, and in this case I thought I would go with this this KWZ Iron Gall, the blue black. I haven't really used any Iron Gall inks in the past, and I understand older Iron Gall formulations were hard on pens, but I also understand that the KWZ, the reviews I've read and watched on YouTube, they seem to be okay on pens, even when they're left in there. So I'm going to ink this bad boy up, and then we'll take a look at it. We'll see how nice it writes. What's interesting about this ink is when it first goes down on the paper, it's a nice blue color, and then as it ages, it gets a very, very dark, almost like a black color, and I'm assuming that's part of the Iron Gall chemistry. As a chemist, my undergrad years myself, I probably should look into how that actually happens. So anyway, let's fill up this converter. Let's see how this dude writes. This is my method for filling up converters when using these sample bottles. It just seems to work better. I use a syringe with a needle on the end of it. And that way I don't have a mess. I'm not sticking the pen into these little bottles and trying to suck ink out. And it takes such a small amount of ink to fill these dudes. We'll stop there. It's a pretty good fit, nice and tight. I'll rinse this dude out later. A pad. So a Rhodia dot pad. Let's let some of that ink slide down in there. Really looking forward to trying this out. All right, right out of the gun. And this is the Faber-Castell Basic. With a medium nib. And it has some KWZ Iron Gall Blue Black in it. See what I was saying about how this comes out as a really nice blue color, and then as it ages, as it dries, it turns a much darker color. See some other stuff I had sitting over here. It's significantly older. So right there, it's hard to see. There's the blue black. As you can see, it's a very, very dark. And this is actually a couple of weeks old. So overall, though, really, really neat ink. No skips. It's nice and smooth. Ink flow is great. Overall, I'm going to say it's a great pen. I'm happy with it. Is it worth 50 bucks? I think so. I think so. I don't think it's worth more than that, but I really like the leather on it. I like the cap. I like the look, and it snaps down pretty solid once it's on there. So that cap's not going to go flying off. Oh, look at that. It posts very nice as well. It's that kind of a solid post. You can really get it when it's on there, although it feels like it's giant. It feels like a giant pen with a cap on the back. I'm not a poster. I personally like to write like this, which means I'm not a big fan of the pocket pens. So that's it, guys. This is my first look at the Faber-Castell Basic black leather with a medium nib. Very happy with this pen. Very happy. I may have to try one of these with a broad, or maybe even a fine nib. Like I said, I'm not a fine guy. I've been playing around with them, but I'll let you know if I do. Until then, talk to you later.